A festive icon unfortunately brings little joy to some less than cheerful news, as these protesters from trade unions and the Right to Work campaign join forces outside Downing Street, the home of the British Prime Minister. News filters through that unemployment has reached a new high. 2.64 million people in the UK now have no job. Over 1 million of them are between the ages of 16 and 24, the highest figures for youth unemployment since records began. That's around 1 in 5 young people, an increase of 1.2% over 3 months. One unemployed person described her situation.
Been unemployed for over a year. I've got a degree and a master's, so you'd think it might be a lot easier than for some. But I feel like the job centre isn't really designed or geared up to help people. It looks quite bleak at the moment because this Tory government is just, the austerity measures that they're pushing through are just unseen in my generation anyway.
It was a double blow for employment in Britain as one of the country's biggest travel agents announced immediate job losses. Thomas Cook is closing 200 stores, making over 600 staff unemployed. What upset these campaigners most were the inequalities between the rich and the poor.
I think at the top of society, I don't think David Cameron, George Osborne, Grayling, or any of the other billionaires in the cabinet are going to be struggling this Christmas. They're not going to be making a decision between whether to pay for heating or Christmas presents and whether to rack up credit card debt.
Hopes for the future lie with the green energy market, as 250 jobs were announced in Wales with the opening of a renewable energy training centre. When questioned in Parliament, the Prime Minister David Cameron said that the answer to rising unemployment is to kick-start the economy and to introduce more apprenticeships. Opposition leader Ed Miliband claimed that the Conservative Party's economic strategy is failing. When the coalition government in this country came to power, they envisioned a Britain where social mobility was unlocked, where everyone, regardless of background, could rise as high as their talents and ambitions allowed them. But now, it looks as though, regardless of your talents, there just isn't any work out there for you. Steve McCall, Press TV, London.